As summer approaches, it means that the Olympics is soon to be upon us. It will be in Rio, and there has been some controversy around the Olympics. And courtesy of Bleacher Report, we got some insight into one of the world's star basketball players. Jason may think that I'm throwing around the term star loosely because he has not led the New York Knicks to success as of yet, but he's still a star player, and he can shoot some wild threes on NBA 2K 14, 13, 12.
One back, there you go.
12. He was amazing on NBA 2K12. And that is Carmelo Anthony. So in a recent interview on Bleacher Report, he had this to say.
The Olympics coming up. Are you looking forward to that? I mean, there's all this talk about the Zika virus and all that. Is that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even know what the Zika virus is, but I'll tell you what, it scares me when I hear about it. When I see pictures and you just talk about it, and you know, with Brazil, they're about to trying to impeach the president. There's just so much that goes on to that.
And do you guys who are in the running for this Olympic team, do you guys talk about that? Is that going to factor in at all? Because obviously you would love
I mean, it has to.
Yeah.
That's something that you have to. Safety is, first and foremost.
List of things that Melo doesn't know about. Number 1, the Zika virus. Number 2, defense. Number 3, winning championships. Number 4, taking a goddamn pay cut. Sorry. Go on.
But in all seriousness, this highlights an issue: is why is an athlete who is going to Rio to perform in the Olympics not aware of the Zika virus? Why is he not? Like, I understand there is certain...
Read a book.
Yeah, there are certain things that they should be aware of. Of course, women are primarily the targets for this virus, right? Mm-hmm. It directly influences pregnant women. It's something that can be very detrimental. Mm-hmm. So pregnant women are not advised to travel, specifically to the Olympics if you're going there. But still, if you're going to an area that is prone to a virus at the moment and it is slightly alarming, they should be aware of this. Not just in the joking matter of like, I don't know of it, but I don't want it. Well, no shit. I don't want of any disease, but if I have something that I may be going to a place to get it, I'm going to research what the best way is to avoid it and what it actually means.
Right. Mosquitoes suck, and that's a pun, and it's literal and it's figurative because A, they literally bite you by sucking the blood out of your skin, and 2, they carry some of the world's most notoriously bad diseases. In this case, it's Zika. And, I'm sorry, viruses. In this case, it's Zika virus. New York Times went into a little more detail into what kind of this fear is from the Olympic organizers and stuff like that. So perhaps the most vexing issue for local organizers, the one that may stir anxiety among athletes and spectators, is the mosquito-borne Zika virus, which has been linked to birth defects, as Francis was mentioning, and temporary paralysis. Zika is a greater concern outside Rio in the far north part of Brazil, but the World Health Organization has declared the virus a global public health emergency, and as you mentioned before, advised pregnant women not to travel anywhere in Brazil. It continues to say that, but the virus poses a unique problem because it's so far beyond the control of local organizing officials, and so many questions about it remain unanswered. Few athletes have publicly expressed concern, but it is unclear how many might withdraw as the games draw closer. Some of those athletes, moving over to the baseball side of things, yes, baseball quote from the big lead. Baseball players have been the most outspoken about Zika, even as the Rio Games dawned with nearly 5,000 Brazilian babies suffering from microcephaly, birth defect that leads to smaller heads and is linked to Zika. While fans have altered plans to travel to Brazil, no Olympic athlete has withdrawn from competition. The effect baseball's Zika-related decision have gone on the Olympics, as well as future international competitions, go beyond influencing other athletes. As we draw near to the Olympics, I think there will be a few athletes who drop out. Is it enough to boycott the Olympics? I doubt it.
That's not the reason why the Olympics should have been boycotted.
No,
if it was
there's about 10 reasons why, most of which I would say is the pollution in the water is disgusting. We've done clips on that. I'll leave them in the description box below. Over a year ago, this has been a problem. Why is it that every world competition of great stature has these problems, the World Cup and the Olympics? And I mean, it's not like it's Brazil's fault that the mosquitoes are carrying a virus.
No.
But why can't these Olympic committees, and these other corrupt committees look out for the athletes, clean up the waters, do something instead of sit there and be like, well, the water's a problem, mosquitoes are a problem. But no. 2016 Olympic Games, Rio, here's the new logo, get excited.
Well, Jason, I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out on a limb here. And without looking into, we research a story, we research every story we look into. I'm going to look more into the Olympics as it gets closer. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that all the money that they attract from the World Cup and all that stuff that they get in, where does it go?
The important part is the money goes into the pockets of the frickin' Olympic Committee.
Oh, wait,
it doesn't even go to Brazil.
Jesus Christ. Honestly,
Some of it does.
Is this what happens in the world? Is this the world we live in? Oh, no shit it is, because FIFA organized the World Cup. We talked about this. They were building stadiums who now act as the massive bird cage of shit They don't do any other purpose than just sit there and attract trash. That is what the stadiums, all the invested money went into. So there's no surprise that they still face, I would say, environmental problems. They still face poverty. They still face all this adversity, which is only heightened when you have all these people coming in and you portray, oh my God, this is not a very stable environment to host a competition. No shit, Sherlock. It's just because they're able to attract money into the major politicians, into the organizations, and all the massive companies that want the tournament there. They get basically their pockets full. But the people that are in these adverse areas, the people that are coming in, are all at risk.
Golfers Vijay Singh, Adam Scott, Mark Fleischman, all dropped out of the Olympics due to the mosquito virus, the Zika virus that is being carried by mosquitoes. I don't know why I can't say that correctly this time around, but regardless, it is dangerous, it's scary, there's a lot of problems going on down in Brazil, we just hope at this point that stay safe down there, make sure you get whatever kind of vaccines, treatment you need before you go and jump into the super disgusting, but hopefully warm waters of Rio.
Interesting.
In the pools, it's in the pools.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We hate to bum you out with stories like this, but they are necessary.
Buzz you out.
Oh, Jesus.
Buzz.
Here is in the comment section below, Francis_Maxwell on Twitter, Jason Rubin91, TYT Sports. As always, we'll be back with more topics around this and some lighter note ones, including giving out free t-shirts, maybe.
T-shirts.